Hey guys, Start Repair bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods. Playing for today's spawning in the north we have BaoLiang. Playing as the Brits, and his loadout is Royal Artillery, Royal Engineers, and Commandos. Teaming up with him is Dark Region, also playing as Brits, who has Royal Engineers, Vanguard, and Royal Artillery. Face off against them, we have Dreamwork-douyu580897 straight away locking into Grand Defensive, and teaming up with him is STALKER. Vanguard also Grand Defensive, Scavenge, and Firestorm. Random teams all around here. BaoLiang, I think around rank 30. Dark Region around rank 50. Dreamwork-douyu, what rank was he? I think he was around rank 50. And STALKER was around rank 300. But had quite a lot of other top 100 rankings. Just didn't have many games played as OKW. So decided to give this one a chance, and Dreamwork-douyu is actually in the rank 5 Axis and Allied range team. Rank 5 at the same time, both of them. So yeah, pretty good ranks for this one. But yeah, all random action here. Very, very strange to go for a Kubel on such a small map in a 2v2 like this. Especially against Brits, you have to expect you're going to be up against the Universal Carrier. And that just... it's a big old dump all over the Kubel. Kubel's just generally in like a bit of an awkward position at the moment, I would say. With so many light vehicles running around in the super early game, be it M3, Universal Carrier, or WC51. All of them causing it quite a few headaches. Okay, Fox Grenadiers here crawling out of suppression. Dark Region a little bit slow bringing his Tommies behind this. Does allow these guys to break out of that suppression, and appears largely done here. It looks like the sandbag's going to be turned against STALKER. It's unfortunate. We did see a cut-off play here from Bao. And there we go, Universal Carrier getting a bit low here now for BaoLiang. But he's really trying to maximize that value, and very quick to get the upgrade on it. Get one all ready. Just a big old formation of sections here, backed up by the Vickers, but the Vickers getting flanked. Made onto that, and it looks like STALKER going to be able to push back here. And same story over here, BaoLiang getting forced away. But the Axis have had a very poor control so far. So they need to get this going. And what? He went for 2 Kubels? I didn't even notice he had a second one. Alright, Raketting out for Dreamwork as well. Maybe that's how Universal Carrier got so low before. Looks like he used the crew repairs on it, got about halfway back up, and now engineers coming in nearby for the repairs. Look at it, just ripping through those Fusiliers. Sternpires thinking about coming around the corner. Ooh, Raketting comes in and finishes the job. Maybe a little bit too aggressive there from Bao. Trying to use that on less than 1 anti-tank gunshot worth of health. He pays the price for it. Could have just, could have just not used it in there. Brought it back around this corner here, done a bit of repairs on it. Tried to push it to the limits there. Ends up losing it, which is actually going to allow these Kubels a lot more freedom. Which is good news for STALKER. Mechanized going down for Dreamwork. We've got a battle group here. Maybe would have been slightly further closer between the two bases, maybe, if you're trying to share healing. Not the end of the world. Kubo coming in from the side. Got an AT gun out for Dark Region. Wow, he's not mucking around. He's had enough of those Kubels. Snipe out for BaoLiang as well. He got one kill on that one so far. And he's gone for double snipers, in fact. Wow. Yeah, this is one of these. Oh, going for the kill on the truck, but it looks like it's going to complete in time. Oh, sniper finds this Volksgrenadier in the rear. Big flank here from Dreamwork. Coming across, double teaming on Dark Region. And looks like they could take down the AT gun here. Yep. And there we go. Nice teamwork there. The double team just completely overwhelming Dark Region and now catching his AT gun. Should be able to steal that away now as well. Bao is still on his side of the map. Trying to take this down with some base howitzer fire. Which would be devastating if it does happen. And still is possible. He used the officer's ability there on that section to try and boost his fighting performance. Looks like the folks were making a bit of a charge after the snipers, but to abandon that, the double snipers just chipping in for too much damage. And now machine gun looking to get decrewed here. Not quite. Doesn't quite have the rate of fire for that. Axis did at least lock down this fuel for some time with that double team, and yeah, stole away the AT gun as well, which is really nice. But they have been hurting for territory control so far, and these double snipers, yeah, so hard to flank on this map in a 2v2 scenario. So many like open lines of sight as well. If you want to contest like any point, you're basically in range of getting sniped. And after, you know, dropping 2 models off that squad, he feels safe. He's not going to take that much damage from 3 models remaining. So keeps the sniper on the battlefield. Continuing to inflict bleed. Dreamwork getting close to the fuel for a light vehicle, but as you can see, at the timing, this will be very, very late. Usually would expect a Kubel to looks to already be on the battlefield, but that's not the case here. Okay, double Kubels coming across though, going sniper hunting here. They do also take a bit of damage from the snipers in return. They do have a target table bonus against snipers, so they will do quite good damage. Oh, looked like one sniper shot here hit both Kubels at once. And a grenade actually finishing off one of the Kubels. You don't see that every day. Machine gun suppressing these incoming squads. Fortunately, he's charging after the snipers here, trying to inflict some damage on them, but doing very little. And Stalker just leaving his Kubels out there to die. Looks like he locked into Scavenge and got some Jaegers. Coming out to the right hand side, but yeah, a little bit clumsy with the Kubel control there from Stalker. Could have made a little bit more of them there, especially on that sniper hunt. Looking for the wipe now. Slight misplay there, probably should have been stationary as they were crossing the river and then gone for the running gun to chase them down. Ooh, but he does end up getting the kill anyway. Wow. Okay, going for the full retreat there, trying to conserve a bit of manpower as Dark Region. If you got lucky, you could have won that fight there. Empire's on the cutoff though, maybe he's worried about getting wiped on retreat. Double snipers coming out again for Bao. Only has one section with healing at the moment, so healing those up is a little bit tricky for him right now. And just capping on the far side, also trying to go for this fuel point finally. Looks like Dreamwork is going to go for a Puma here. Which is quite late to be going for a Puma, but Bao doesn't have any anti-tank. Just has one engineer for snares now investing. He's going sniper hunting with this Puma. Doesn't have the Vet 1 yet, and there we go. Bao using the critical shot. And engine damage onto the Puma. This squad also closing in, hoping to get a snare off as well, inflict a bit more damage, and a T-gun about to pop out. At least, you know, did force back the snipers and allowing Dreamwork to get some territory under his control here. Did take a bit of damage from the grenade as well, Bao. Just really trying to maximize damage on the Puma here. Back on the other side, Dark Region slowly fighting back. But yeah, Jaeger lights are pretty good against Brits. You know, each Tommy model is reasonably expensive, so you can Jaeger light crit them down. Just end up chopping down their DPS quite nicely and inflicting a good amount of bleed. Here we go, a wave of forces for Dreamwork just charging forwards, forcing back the snipers and getting the decrew on this AT gun. Maybe you could even get the salvage out here. I believe salvaging speeds are not impacted by the number of models in the squad. Okay, he's bringing up the AT gun and the Puma to try and kill the decrewed 6-pounder. And he does. Nicely done there by Dreamwork. And now Bao. One AT gun down. That's finally getting forced back by the assault officer. Ooh, squad going down on retreat. And now Dark Region. He's looking a bit light in terms of boots on the ground. He has rushed out a Cromwell, but he did turn over that AT gun earlier, so it is on deck. Come over and deal with that. We do have some squads coming in from the side, but MG34 getting the suppression on them, keeping the AT gun nice and safe, and he does spot those squads coming in. The AT gun coming in with the squads rather, and decides to pull back with the Cromwell. Not a reasonably fast Cromwell, but not blazing fast.
At your service, Alfie.
Let's see what he can do with it though. In the far corner, trying to maintain territory control there. Double snipers picking away. And these squads just charging forwards, trying to force them away. Coming in from a few different angles here as well. And the G43s are pretty good at chasing down snipers with their excellent movement performance. And like high model count in the squad, so it doesn't really matter if you lose like 2 models as you advance. You still have most of your DPS remaining. Ooh, big shot there from the Cromwell. Who's this? Cromwell missing there. Assault officer. Oh, gets away. Close call there for Dreamwork. Bringing the Puma across now. That is already on the run for Dark Region. BaoLiang, on the other hand, has gone straight into Anvil. And I feel like this is a pretty good map for just taking straight up and getting something big out on. Not much room to maneuver with a medium tank. Hard to outposition an AT gun when an AT gun can cover like half of the map basically. Speaking of AT guns. 6-pounder getting a shot on the Cromwell. Spotted here by the Jaeger lights and the camo. Cheeky stuff there from Stalker. A lot of float from Stalker though. He's gone for a second squad of Jaeger lights even. Reasonable option before you have access to Obers. Okay, comes around the corner there, gets the flank on that MG. Puma closing the distance here, forcing some retreats. AT gun back there for Bao, setting up now. Yeah, missing its shot on the Puma, however. Light's doing a bit of an ambush there. Not too successful. Here we go, walking Stuka coming in. Going for the snipers, I think. Pretty close to them, but doesn't even scratch them. 43's chasing down. Might be able to get the decrew here if he's a little bit lucky with this AT gun. It's kind of backing itself into a corner and there's no exit out that side. Has to come back around in this direction at some stage. So here we go. The G43's doing super good damage long range on the move. And smoking it off again to stop the snipers. And this time going to go for the salvage option. Tommy's chasing through the smoke. But he gets the salvage off and hits the retreat. So another AT gun down for BaoLiang there. There's a lot of manpower down the drain. Let's give the Puma a little bit more room to maneuver as well. It's not getting aggressive with it yet. Looks like the snipers there might have targeted the same model, so only one going down. One thing you have to be a little bit cautious with double snipers. Oh wow, late flak panzer here from Stalker. I don't think I really agree with that pick. Once again, I was talking about medium tanks in a bit of trouble maneuvering on this map, but also just like quite late. Flak Panzer, he already had like 50 fuel or so by the time it came out. Could have gone for the Panzer IV instead, which is just like a safer pick. And bounce AT gun shots. Fights a lot more effectively against the Cromwell that was already on his side of the map, so don't really agree with the Flak Panzer choice here. Another walking Stuka barrage coming through. Ooh, connects with the officer, but it does survive. Sniper's looking for some retreating kills here. Unsuccessful. But Axis fighting back strongly, especially Dark Region on his side of the map, struggling very, very hard. He's actually put a mortar pit down this on this side of the map. So it looks like maybe the Brit player is going to play more on the left and the center and kind of forego a bit of control on the far side. Yeah, maybe the Flak Panzer also could be a good option if you're up against some off maps that you can shoot down. But it's a bit early for that at this stage of the game. And currently it is not the case. Only one commander selected. BaoLiang going for Royal Engineers. And I don't think we've seen anything from that commander from him yet. Looks like he's going for a third sniper now. Just about there for a tank as well. Guess he's going AVRE first. He's going to be very lacking in anti-tank. Seems like a bit of a meme build here. Maybe he's doing this one for the stream. But here we go, triple snipers. Puma coming around the corner. And yep, it is going to be the AVRE. Dreamwork doesn't really have an answer to this. He's got a Raketin, but they don't always have that much success against AVREs. Okay, there we go, grenade in. T-gun setting up. Flak Panzer on the run. Cromwell getting aggressive here. T-gun waiting for Stalker. Oh, actually a second AT gun back here, but Dark Region quick to pull back. So the Cromwell will survive. Over here, triple snipers in a bit of trouble. G43 is getting some nice damage in. Here comes the AVRE though. And he's trying to split his forces. Loses one though to the grenade from Dark Region. Oh, and he just stuck around way too long. That was an Opa squad as well. Ended up losing that also. Dreamwork making a big mistake there. Still chasing enough to the snipers, but didn't kill any of them. Ooh. 105 artillery there, landing on the officer, dropping 3 models.
A capture point is being overrun.
Ooh, he's going for some base artillery. Gonna look for the snipers here. BaoLiang late to react. Oh.
HQ is under attack.
No, not a
Typical
very
enemy
good barrage
trick,
there. Nice idea though. I think probably like across the base, like maybe this direction would have been the way to go. Targeting it like that. Might have to get too close for comfort though to do that barrage with the range. Oh. Doesn't quite get the shot on. Nice dodge there. Also making use of the rapid maneuvers. Nice to see. Oh, where's this AT gun going low now? Slight misclick on it there. MG here not splitting its suppression over. Now does. Just in time. And suppression on them as they were clearing the arc. Here comes the Cromwell. Still quite low, and there were double AT guns over here, and there they are. AT gun doesn't quite get the shot off. Cromwell surviving there. Man, that was a close call. Very, very close call. Stalker brought that AT gun forwards looking for the kill, but was not rewarded. And now the allies pushed all the way back to their base, especially Dark Region struggling, but he's got nearly 900 manpower right now. He needs to spend it. He's got a lot of fuel under his control as well. Oof. Getting from the camouflage there. Luckily it had received a tiny bit of repairs, so it didn't go down. Triple snipers here opening up on the Puma and doing some good damage to it. It's pulling back now. Now BaoLiang fighting back on his side of the map. Dark Region still struggling. And we've got a walking Stuka all the way forwards here for Dreamwork. Looking for a target. Connecting through the center. AVRE backing up. And it's safe. Making use of that on hold fire mode so the turret doesn't spin around to shoot its machine gun at anything. Faust connecting, but now has to run the gauntlet past the flames. Luckily the flames landing just before he arrived there. Still took a lot of damage though. Puma going forwards. He's got aim shot now. Can be pretty effective. Looks like he activated it there, but did not get the sniper kill. Did it go off? It's on cooldown. I think I saw the shot come off. It looked like the sniper who's targeting maybe went back into cover and didn't work. Not sure. Either way, did not kill the sniper. Used to be a guaranteed kill, the Puma aim shot, but still was quite good against snipers, but no longer a guaranteed kill anymore. Doing pretty good damage to the Puma once again. Got some IR STG overs now for Dreamwork. And here we go. Strafing support coming for Dark Region, locking into Vanguard. And doing some really good damage. Forcing back most of Stalker's infantry here. Save the Flak Panzer, which also took quite a lot of damage, but available to shoot down those planes. So there's an AT gun and now this machine gun in the targeting circle, so it doesn't need to shoot down those planes. It could activate the AA mode on this truck as well. Cromwell coming forwards. Whoa, almost instant decrew on the AT gun over there. Bit of good luck for Dark Region. Looks like it was a little bit clumped up on light cover there perhaps. AT gun coming out quickly. Dark Region could lose his MG here. No, big light's just out of range. AVRE looking to get aggressive here, but doesn't look like it's hitting anything. Still only at 1 kill. is charging forwards with the sprint. And some grenades, but dodges in time. And Puma chasing away those snipers. Looks like one sniper did go down there. Looked like it was to the aim shot. There we go. Finally does come good. And BaoLiang ends up losing one of his snipers. Get 3 on that, 27 kills. And he's got the engineers upgraded with the heavy upgrade. The Vickers. Got the flare up there from Dreamwork with his Fusiliers. And here we go, he's got a Tiger. And BaoLiang has nothing to answer this. He's gone for an AT gun, he's very close to a Firefly. Which would also be a pretty good option. And this mortar pit. 7 kills. Doesn't feel like it's been that big of a factor, but apparently it has. Maybe RE. Ooh, pretty good connection there on the Tiger. Damage received. And Stalker here has put down his mechanized, so he's going for the King Tiger, and here it comes. So 2 big boys. Otherwise they're going to have trouble dealing with him as well. 1 Cromwell, 1 AT gun. Looks like he's saving for the Crocodile, which... not the best at fighting... Oh, full retreat there, not taking any chances. Be a Crocodile, not the best at fighting the King Tiger. Maybe regretting that decision a little bit once he sees the King Tiger arrive. Here comes King Tiger. He's got his AT gun coming forwards. Crocodile and Cromwell from the other side. KT coming all the way forwards here. So is the Raketin. Quite a lot of damage onto that Crocodile straight away. One more staying in here though. Ooh. Crocodile, 1 shot from death. He's trying to stick around, hoping to get that last shot off with the Raketin, and he does. Dark Region losing his Crocodile immediately. Oh, and now loses the Cromwell as well. He just lost everything there. That was some horrible play from Dark Region, just too confident in his position. Thought that Stalker would lose his nerve and just back off with the King Tiger, but just wasn't under enough pressure. 1 AT gun from the side. There's not enough pressure on the King Tiger to force Stalker to play defensively with it there. And the King Tiger getting a couple, rather lucky long-range shots on there. Ends up getting the kill. Now Dark Region down in the dumps. Going to need him the 2nd AT gun. Even then he's going to be struggling. Stupid coming through again. We've got the flare up in the air. Ooh, grazing damage on one of the snipers. Squad down in the center. Barry coming forwards. Maybe gonna look for the AT gun kill. No. The sniper will be able to get the job done. Ooh, Tiger! Grazing damage there. Almost took down the sniper. Super close, but he has lost one of those. He has lost another one of those. Gonna go for the rebuild, and that was a Vet 3 one that went down. Machine gun setting up. Dark Region there. Tossing a bit of base artillery on it. He also went for Vanguard. I didn't notice that. So he's going to have the airburst shells.
6-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
Now Bao has gone for the Firefly. Falcons are getting really aggressive here. Without the Cromwell to keep it at bay. The T-gun sets up with 2 squads right on top of it here. And now dropping 105 artillery right at the base exit. Dark Region in big trouble. Second AT gun also in a bit of trouble.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Try to get the decoy on the second AT gun. Flak Panzer could come in behind this as well. Which probably should have. Mortar pit actually connecting, doing some big damage there. And he's bringing the Flak Panzer around with the King Tiger. Going to take engine damage on that now. But if you can get the kill on this with the King Tiger, that would be really nice. Tiger come around the corner. Flare up in the air. Oh. Tiger missing its shot on the Firefly. Firefly does have the tulip rockets available. Might need to use them here, and there they go. Squad goes down to the AVRE. Tiger getting stunned by the tulips. Could take the snare here as well. No. Not enough munitions from Bao. And then he's tossing out the smoke to get out of there. There's a Tiger. Maybe he's trying to kill the mortar pit. I'm not sure what he's doing. He didn't back away the entire length here. Ooh, the rockets landing either side of that squad. Very lucky scatter there for BaoLiang. Could easily have taken much more damage there. Even lost the squad. Man, after all that Dreamwork, look at him. He lost his Obers, he lost his Vedat Fusiliers. He's got no infantry left. That AVRE has taken its toll. And those grenades as well. And Bao with very good infantry preservation. Lost a couple of snipers, but apart from that, quite well vested with the rest of his units. Going for another aim shot. Oh, and he gets another sniper. Yeah, Puma, 9 kills. About 3 of them snipers at this point. AVRE. Oh, Stalker was not paying attention and he pays the price. Back up to full here, and looks like a double tank assault on the left hand side going up to BaoLiang. His Firefly fully repaired though, and he's going for a second one now. Okay, here we go. Tiger Brothers pushing forward, forcing BaoLiang back. Away T-gun from the side. Flak Panzer in trouble. Bit of a pathing hiccup. Oh, does not get the kill. Called in the strafing support as well. Is that going to target the Flak Panzer or the King Tiger? King Tiger, it looks like. Flak Panzer going to survive. It's going to force the Axis back though. We have repair upgrades on both of their mechanized trucks though, so repairs should be pretty fast for them. Oh, Puma coming forwards, looking for another kill here. Oh, the Raketen connecting with the sniper, but it does have a target table modifier as well. It does quarter damage against infantry, so it doesn't get the kill there. Oh, assault officer making his lucky stars. He didn't go down there. Tulip rockets connecting. Tiger in a bit of trouble. AVRE gonna look for follow-up damage on top of this. Is this the end of the Tiger? He's tossing out the smoke. Firefly maybe having to go for some attack rounds. Looks like he's gonna chase through the smoke. Second Firefly coming in, but there's no support, no Puma coming across. He's going for a walking Stuka, which is maybe a little bit risky. Here we go. Puma is there, taking one of the Firefly shots. Raketen now available, and Tiger bashing through the trees here, escaping from the Fireflies. Maybe if BaoLiang was a little bit faster chasing through the smoke, he could have killed the Tiger there, but not on this occasion. And pretty good reaction from Dreamwork. Is quick to get the Raketen back on the battlefield to help chase away those Fireflies. That was nice to see. And yeah, you've probably seen the game link, so even though we're half an hour into the match, both teams very, very high on victory points. We're in for an extremely long match here. That's the thing. I don't think any other caster tackles these long matches. And they are marathons. I cast a game, you know, that takes twice as long when you can cast 2 games for that same time. It's twice as much ad revenue, I suppose. Here we go, walking Stuka barrage coming through. Decent one. That's one of the first decent ones he's had so far. He's had that on the battlefield for ages. And it's still only got 3 kills. I didn't miss one going down or something, right? Check on that for Dreamwork. No, same walking Stuka. He's had it for like quarter of an hour. He's got 3 kills on it. And not been performing too well. Double Fireflies causing Dreamwork some issues here. And here we go. AVRE coming forwards. Looking to wipe. But the Tiger's back there as well with a bit of backup. AVRE coming back in. But this is pretty well spread out. 2 models way at the back mean that the Rakit does not go down. He's looking for the kill now with the Tiger. Tulip rockets, oh, just narrowly missing. Now the Tiger trying to exit, smoking off the Fireflies. Nicely done. Tiger trying to get away here. Spinning around in a circle. Big walking Stuka into the smoke, doing a lot of damage. And Tiger able to get out of there now. Got 105 artillery dropping as well. Oh, that was a chaotic sequence. Did not go well for BaoLiang, losing his AVRE and a lot of manpower there. Doesn't have any more snipers anymore either. All the snipers are dead. He just took a hammering. You can see the army size is now Axis way in the lead. But Dark Region just about there for his next Crocodile. So let's see if that can turn the tide. He does have double AT guns this time now, so that should be able to tame King Tiger Flak Panzer combo a lot more effectively. We actually have a munitions cache go down for BaoLiang as well at some stage. Walking Stuka into the center, double AT guns. Oh, under a bit of pressure from the Flak Panzer, nearly getting the D crew, popping the blitz. King Tiger pushing through the center as well. Double AT guns in trouble here for Dark Region. Panzer hounding them. Fireflies coming across, but they're a little bit low. BaoLiang going for some attack ground attempts there. Panther now keeping those away. And double AT guns look like they're going to go down for Dark Region. Here we go. Can he follow up and finish the job here? F5 Rakit needs to be here. It needs to be keeping these Fireflies away. Looks like he's going to be able to recruit. No! King Tiger connecting, getting the kill there. There's still one AT gun out here for the recruit. Can the King Tiger finish that one off as well? No. That one survives one shot. Does he have spearhead mode on? He does. That was the suppression we saw on that squad. Nice to see a bit of spearhead action. Ooh, connecting with the AT gun. King Tiger exiting. In comes the Crocodile on the far side. Double machine guns going down fast. Could even get the kill on this one, but splitting his focus. And ends up not getting the kill on either of them. Switching across to the center now. Lights on the move. Axis with the cap. Drain back on, but basically dead even in terms of VPs. At the moment, Axis with about a 30 pop cap lead for each player, so 60 in total. They are way ahead. Just play their cards right. Can win the game here. King Tiger leading the charge. Ooh, an AC here from BaoLiang with the command vehicle upgrade. A very potent combo. We've seen that from Guard 2707 many times. So base artillery coming in down here. Stuka. Ooh, takes out the Ford assembly there. No more healing from that. Sternpire is going for a run around trying to get onto the King Tiger for some repairs. But yeah, very potent. You can make use of the tread shot with combining with tulip rockets. Very powerful at knocking out heavy tanks. A few of them on the battlefield now. Ooh, good connection. Almost wiped out both of them, but does wipe out the Tiger? What was that? Too busy focused on his walking Stuka barrage there. Was that even a walking Stuka barrage that got the kill? He's up to 9 now. Maybe more kills than that. Maybe not. Oh, I'm pretty sure, didn't he walking Stuka into the... into the smoke earlier and get a whole bunch of kills?
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Weird. I wonder if it was the Tiger that got all those engineer kills earlier. Right, it's charging forwards, but the Crocodile chasing them away now. KT finally back up to full, ready to do some more damage, and oh, the machine guns probably moved them over here. KT going for an attack round there. King connecting. Crocodile in a bit of trouble. Oh, don't want to lose the veterancy from their Rakitten. KT playing it safe. Chasing in for the kill there. Oh, there's a second walking Stuka from Stalker. Man, I just missed that completely. I was like, the kills are just not adding up. Like, what's happening here? But okay, Stalker's got a walking Stuka as well. Making a lot more sense. That one already up to 10 kills. I mean, he's had that not nearly as long. Now it's got the same kills. Okay, this could be big. Double AT guns. Looks like he's gone for a base barrage. Let's not get too much damage done there. It was in the center. The Allies have been pretty good again about contesting the VPs constantly, despite being so far behind in terms of army size. I don't know how they've done it. They're just constantly on the VPs. Especially on Dreamwork side. Ooh, mortar pick getting them wiped and dropping the LMG. There's salt in the wounds. Still barrage there, not connecting. Is he gonna pick it up with the infantry section maybe? That would be quite good. Maybe BaoLiang hasn't even seen it. Okay, yeah, he charges forwards. And picks it up with that infantry section.
Our supply line's broken.
But yeah, Dreamwork has had trouble contesting this VP. It hasn't been captured much for the Axis. Rebuilding his overs here. There's still no... oh, he's gone for the Panzer Commander upgrade. Interesting. Gone for the kill on this wreck as well. Could salvage that. Overs for Stalker here and deep on the AT guns, looking for the D crew. Panzer assisting, doesn't quite get it, and now the Crocodile connecting with the main gun, doing a lot of damage. Overs go down, and they drop the LMG as well. Bad luck there for the Axis, both dead overs in succession. Dropping the LMGs, there we go. Puma finally goes down. Goes down 2 hits. The Fireflies, so both of them connecting there, resulting in its death. Charging forwards, trying to get another MG34. This could be big. Oh, dodge! 1 AT gun down and a lot of manpower bleed. Walking Stuka for Stalker, nearly vet 2 now after that. And Dark Region feeling so desperate, not wanting to lose this decrewed AT gun. Dropping his off map just to buy him some breathing room. Fireflies coming across from the side. We do have a Rakitten here though, so Bao has to be cautious about chasing in. Oh, long range sniper shot there. Gets a kill. Just surprising. Must have been the Vet 3 one hitting that shot with the bonus damage. Here we go. Black Panzer down. Had a pretty good run. Got that as his first tank and stayed alive this long. Those double Fireflies are causing the Axis some issues. AT guns revealing their position. This one not on prioritized vehicles, bit of a blunder there. And BaoLiang has gone for the 5-man upgrade. And now dropping some mortar support, carrying out the team weapons in the center. Double obers here, but that's just way too many Tommies. Loses it very quickly. Target down. Died there. Ooh, big shot from the KT immediately. And the AT gun's in trouble from that. He was played very timidly with it, took that one shot, then backed away immediately. Jaeger Lights do end up getting a kill on there, and here comes a Jagdpanzer as well. Bring pressure on the Crocodile. Meanwhile over here, ooh, Panther very, very low for Dreamwork. Almost lost it there to the Fireflies. Looks like he's maybe going to try to go for a siege on this truck as well. AEC coming forwards here. Breaking or absorbing the flak damage so he can get in range. Some base artillery. Double Raketens there. Take down the AEC. Now moving in on the Fireflies, but I think the damage is done here with the airburst shells. Base structure is going to go down. Airburst shells on the other side as well. But the Churchill's still alive. Maybe Stalker could have been a bit more aggressive there, given that these Fireflies were both tied up going for the base kill. But this is random teams, so communication on those kind of things probably not the best. Stalker probably not aware of that. Now a Firefly for Dark Region. Seems like the Allies have weathered the storm and finally in a position where they can fight back effectively. Raketten's not quite in position here. Panther taking big damage and running right into a snare. BaoLiang very, very slow. No snares on the Panther. Could have got the kill there.
Our capture point.
Just away those Rakettens as well. A blunder there. Grenade. Oh, into the retreat path. Very nicely done there by BaoLiang. Oh, and Jagdpanzer's in some trouble now. Trying to return fire, but those Fireflies hit him too hard. And there we go. Max range connection there. Getting the kill. Bit of good luck, I would say, getting that kill there. Connecting at that range on the move, but does, and the Jagdpanzer is now dead. Jagdpanzer really struggles against the Vet 3 Fireflies now though. Well, 3 hit them. 3 hit by them. It's not much time to react. You kind of do rely on one of those shots missing. Damage into the Crocodile. And the Allies in control of 2 of the VPs now. Axis actually behind in the VP count. And MG going down frontally. Decent one. Oh, the Panther goes down. Those double Fireflies just so scary right now with that command vehicle buff. Now he's going after the mechanized truck. Dreamwork's not going to have anything left here. Just a walking Stuka and a dream. A lot of fuel. I think he was saving for the Tiger at one stage there, but just didn't quite have the manpower for it, and now he's just got nothing. Could always go for the King Tiger, that means, I suppose, but that also not terribly effective against double Fireflies. Okay, manages to stop the machine gun going into BaoLiang's position there. And yeah, quite hard to spring a double Rakitten ambush on the Fireflies when you have the AEC with its good line of sight spotting. He's able to keep them pretty safe against the AT guns here. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Again, Dreamwork-douyu in a rank 5 arranged team. He's different play here. Does not seem like rank 5 level of play. And curiously, he's in a team with one of those guys that I cast the other day that also didn't seem very highly ranked. Or didn't seem very good, but were very highly ranked. A bit of an anomaly. Probably should have closed the distance, maybe to like the edge of the river there. Wait, those G43s perform a little bit better. Closer range. Ooh, big shot from the Churchill opening up. The kitten barely has time to react. It looks like it's just going to outright go down. Need to retreat immediately after seeing that kind of action. And the AT gun there with the follow-up. Kitten goes down straight away. This one getting aggressive here, but don't want to lose the Vet 5 Rakitten. Play more support, forcing back douyu, and man, he is in big trouble. It's all hinging on Stalker at the moment. But the Firefly's getting aggressive here. Maybe going to go for some more base killing as Bao. KT getting aggressive on the far side here, dropping artillery right at the base doorstep. Missing an important shot on the Firefly though. Decides to disengage after that. Could scatter onto this assault officer squad. Do a little bit of damage there. Now could use also killed that Tommy. AVRE coming forwards fresh. AVRE going for the double Rakettens. And one of them going to go down to it. This one dodging out the highly vetted one. Maybe going to be able to get a shot or two off here. Yep, 2 shots, second one bouncing. Strafing support coming in, forcing back the King Tiger. But they did apply a bit more VP pressure here, getting them neutralized on this sector. Axis trying to cap in the center though. Stuka, ooh, pretty close to the engineers. Looks like he might have killed one of them there. Stuka going forward to Stalker now. Doesn't look like it's got too many kills in the last couple of barrages. And quite close to the Firefly, could go down here in this forward position. Region, no. Quite in range. But the drain is on the allies. Oh, KT blitzing, missing that shot. Looks like the Firefly might be able to escape now. Yep, not quite enough damage. BaoLiang's Firefly's coming across, but King Tiger actually continuing with the aggression. That could be trouble if these tulip rockets connect. I think some mortar shells landing there as well. Ooh, King Tiger in trouble. The Raketten's coming through the center and decide not to chase in for the kill on it there. They are remobilizing though. It smells Raketten. It's hungry. Oh, this is a nasty blob too. Maybe could go down in just a full retreat there from Dreamwork. Decent connection. 7 kills now after those 2 shots. Crocodile coming through the center, but the double vetted up Rakettens could get the kill here potentially, not. Decent walking Stuka barrage there. And Axis capping the VPs. Don't really need the fuel either, so it doesn't matter that it's neutralized. Another walking Stuka barrage coming through. Happen quite frequently given they're both fit 2 now. I'm sure the allies would love to knock those out.
We have 200 points now.
Well, they do manage to get them neutralized there despite the machine gun. Getting the suppression, stern pyros. Trying to get them neutralized as well. But it's kind of crazy to see. You know, we're in a 55-minute point. And it's it. Oh man, it's tough. Retreating like that allows the aviary to move into your retreat path. Go for the wipe. Aviary just such an annoying thing to face against. Well executed there by BaoLiang though. Rickett's coming forwards now. Looks like the King Tiger thinking about coming across the other side. Just go down there. In the river. Maybe not. Ooh, MG could go down here to the assault officer. Looks like it will. Oh, here comes a flak panzer. He decides to disengage. I think if he chased all the way, he could have got the kill there, but playing it safe. Oh, and now I'm moving all the way forwards with a Jaeger light blob. And pressure on the AT guns. A bit of breathing room for his flak panzer, and could get the wipe here on this infantry section. Especially if he comes forwards with his Jaeger lights over here. Does not. Now dropping the 105 artillery onto the mortar pit, looking for the kill on that. And the section does go down. Mortar pit's still alive though. Firefly and AVRE pushing through the center here. Stuka forcing them back a little bit. Couple of kittens here. AVRE on the move though. Okay, strafing support through the center. AVRE could get the wipe on the Vet 5 Rakitten here, and does. Nicely timed by BaoLiang. And it looks like the flak pans are also going down there. It's just a Firefly and the AT gun finishing the job on it. So, yeah, quite a few scalps there on the side of the Allies. Just need to get themselves back into this one. Okay, here we go. Snare onto the AVRE. Be careful though, it could be ready to fire and just has no firing animation with it. That's what makes it so much scarier than the Sturm Tiger. You don't know when it's lining up for a shot. Makes it so much harder to dodge. Decent damage, but no kills I don't think. Could get quite a lot of the armor low, however. Oh, King Tiger taking a Firefly shot as it comes around the corner here. Ooh, but connecting with the Crocodile. And no Rakettens coming through here. No Rakettens for Stalker after losing that one to the AVRE earlier. Oh, this assault officer just so nasty. Gets the decrew on that Vet 5 Rakitten. Dreamwork not paying attention there. And Axis capping over here. But still hasn't been repaired, but still alive. Actually got some kills there as well. Drainers on the Allies, and oh, Dark Region picking up the Rakitten. Yeah, the assault officer does start out quite slow, but once you get into Vet 3, he's nasty. We've seen it quite a few times throughout this match. Stuka into the base. Not connecting with too much there though. Stuka for the mortar pit. And that takes it down. Okay, there we go. Finally, mortar pit goes down. Just been so busy repairing up his tanks, didn't find time to repair that. And it finally goes down. Okay, we've got a Panther now for Stalker, but might be okay on his side of the map, but against the double Fireflies, not going to perform terribly well. Speaking of double Fireflies, they're getting aggressive. Could even go for the base structure kill here. That's how little Dreamwork has. And Tiger coming through the center gets the decrew on this AT gun quite quickly. Getting some shots on there. KT coming back through the center, but the Firefly is there. Ooh, looks like it got a lot of kills there. A bunch of Fox Rangers down. Panther coming in from the side, but decides that's a bad idea and pulls back. Ooh, Stonepipes could go down to the flames on retreat, and they do once again. Stalker coming through the center on retreat, loses another unit, but out here he is doing some more damage, stealing this AT gun and continuing the pressure with the Jaeger Lights and the Panther coming back in now. Blitzing out, Jaeger Lights in a bit of trouble. Get out of range of the officer. And yeah, BaoLiang never, well, really coming across to the other side to apply pressure or come through the flank here, kill this King Tiger. It's there for the taking. Another, oh, that was from the stern pioneers, right? MG drop. Yeah, Dreamwork has had trouble keeping his Raketans alive against this AVRE. There we go. Doesn't even get the engine damage. And he loses a squad. Oh, Jaeger Lights win the race and they pick up the LNG. They are going to be so nasty now, those Vet 3 Jaeger Lights with the MG34. Probably one of the best squads in the game. Big connection there from the Walking Stuka. A little bit of friendly fire. And briefly turned around instead of continuing the pressure on the officer. It does get away alive. And Jaeger Lights are not very good on the move. They're critical. Tends not to activate when they're on the move. Another Walking Stuka barrage coming through. So you don't, if you can avoid it, don't go for the run and gun with Jaeger Lights. VP action happening. T-gun squaring off. Oh, but Crocodile bouncing a lot of shots. AVRE advancing onto the base here. On the retreat, but you don't want to retreat against AVREs because as you saw there, you run forwards and then start the retreat. And that just takes too long to get away from the AVRE. Just move away. You should be alright given how slow the AVRE is. Strafing support coming through, forcing back the Axis units. Ooh, good Walking Stuka takes down a lot of engineers. And this Raketan decrewed but not destroyed. Which is good news. Looks like the 6-pounder here, stolen 6-pounder, not so lucky, does end up getting killed. My tip against dealing with the AVRE with your Raketan, do not retreat. Just try and move back instead. Okay. KT and Panther pushing forwards with the Firefly very low in the back. Almost gets the kill, but just alive. I guess the amount of repairs it received there saving the day. Now applying a lot of pressure to the Churchill. They're also getting away alive. Stalker doesn't want to pull the trigger and go down. Knows that could lose his tanks if these two Fireflies come across from the other side. So doesn't want to get too aggressive. Oh, main gun crit there. If he gets in range for the Faust, I think that will be the kill. But it's not quite there. Not quite fast enough. Needs to disengage. Dreamwork, don't do this. Don't lose another squad like that. Grenades onto the advancing officer. Needs to split. Made back the other way. 3 Jaeger Lights should be able to take that down pretty easily. Stuka here. Guess he saw the activation of the repairs crew repairs and decide to barrage that area. Don't know how he knew it was back here though. I thought he already retreated the squad way before that happened. It's coming all the way into the base here. These shot block is long since been destroyed. So there's actually even the British base here quite exposed, and he's going for the kill on the platoon command post. You don't see that every day. And Jaeger Lights here getting the constant frontal decrew on the Vickers as it gets reinforced. Just a crazy amount of manpower bleed here on Dark Region as he tries to reinforce. A grenade onto the Raketen. Could lose it here. Looks like the Vickers also focusing on the Raketen. And that's going to go down. AVRE coming through the center, fully repaired again. Going to go for this Raketen. Tiger on the far side. For the white, not successful. Base shot. Ooh, big connection. 2 wipes. Gonna take a Faust here. Raketen. Gonna be able to get at least 2 more shots on here. But will they penetrate? Can he get the kill? BaoLiang doesn't have grenades with his sections. Will the next shot get the kill? He does. Yeah, he lost his section and loses AVRE now as well. The base shot ends up backfiring on him there. And here we go, a fresh Cromwell from Bao. Coming in from the other side. Both of Stalker's tanks quite low now, and they're pulling back. He's going to need some Raketens, and he's going for those now. Nice to see. Stuka ready to fire. In fact, I think both of them are. Could be a good one in this region. Oh, it's scattering, not quite there for him. Okay, Churchill now from Dark Region. Vanilla coming through. Looks like the Cromwell also took a main gun crit. Crew appearing on the front lines, a little bit risky. Double Raketens nearby. Not coming across to this side though. Going through the center instead. And connecting with the Crocodile 105 artillery in the back here. Raketens missing the Croc. Might have been able to kill it there if they hadn't.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
A little bit lucky. Noah Churchill soaking up the damage, but that's going to be a lot of repairs for Dark Region.
Unit lost. Dash it all.
Oof, did he kill there? AT gun maybe, or machine gun? And now the Allies on the back foot a little bit after taking so much damage, and oh boy, Dark Region about to lose another unit here. No. He's moving with this Jaeger Light squad here. Instead of just focusing the squad on retreat. Alright. Looks like BaoLiang coming across though to support his teammate a little bit more this time. Which will mean that the King Tiger Panther combo has a much tougher time. King Tiger up to Vet 5 by the way. Didn't even notice that. I believe the vet requirements on that did get reduced a while back though, so a little bit easier to achieve these days. Getting pushed all the way back into their base right now are the Allies. And what did this Cromwell going hunting for the walking Stuka, I think. Ooh, from downtown gets the kill. King Tiger pushing into the base here. So that is too much anti-tank, decides to pull back. Not quite enough damage to knock out the Churchill, and here come the double Fireflies looking for revenge. Oh, but a lot of bounces there. He's on the retreat. Stalker did have 2 Raketens in production, but what happened to them? And he's got his walking Stuka here. Panther. Okay, one of the Fireflies goes down. Panther trying to circle, trying to outmaneuver, but unsuccessful. And doesn't get the kill. So one of the vetted Fireflies goes down, but knocks out both of Stalker's pieces of armor there. And now the Axis in deep trouble. They've got just about nothing. That might be the death knell for the Axis, honestly. Seems hard for him to come back. Oh, especially if he loses this. Another squad going down. He's just hung around there a little bit too long. You can't do that in front of... Look at this. 56 kill Crocodile. He hasn't had that for too long either. Stacked up that kill count very, very quickly. Oh, this could be a big walking Stuka. BaoLiang dodging very slowly. All of these guys upgrade with a heavy upgrade, making them move so slowly in combat. And that is a tremendous number of kills. Doesn't get any wipes, but... Ooh, knocks out the AEC. Crocodile coming through the center looking for another wipe and does get it. The Raketans, though, they've got pretty good rate of fire, and the Raketan from the side. Crocodile goes down, and artillery shell might have landed there as well. And look at all these decrewed team weapons up here. That's where Stalker's AT guns went. Both of them decrewed all the way forwards like that. Stuka targeting this. What happened to the sound? We lost sound.
100 points remain. Reorganize the assault.
Even the game's tired of making those noises now. Okay, Raketan pushing forwards aggressively here. Firefly around the corner. Ooh, machine gun going down in the center. The fresh AVRE. Connecting with the highly vetted Firefly. And Panther coming forwards. Is he going to go for the kill here? Raketan missing. Oh, missing again. I think if he connected with either of those shots on the Raketan, he would have gone in for the kill there. But instead, having to pull back. Might have been attack grounds, one of those as well, given the fact that he's still attacking with it here. Stuka barrage. It's the decrew, but there's so many team weapons here for the taking. Dark region, if he gets the manpower, just boosts his army back up quite quickly. He's gone for a Cromwell here, which is an interesting choice. I think I probably would have gone for the Churchill. Come the double Raketans. This is why I'd probably go for the Churchill. Double Raketans can take down the Cromwell so quickly. Oh, AVRE coming in from the side though. This could be the game ender. He's popping retreat on them quite early. AVRE moving a little bit further into the retreat path. Does BaoLiang get the timing correct? Gets one of them. Very well timed. Strafing support now with the follow-up. Stuka there getting the team weapons a little bit. But again, Dreamwork getting hit by the side. After 2 shots, AVRE up to 11 kills now. Pretty good start. Stuka into the center. Gets the wipe, I think. Maybe not. Oh, no, it does look like that's a squad's worth of engineers dead there. Okay, Fresh King Tiger and the Panther looking to get aggressive here. Firefly still not at full strength, but no Raketan backing this up. Using it instead to capture at the moment. And the planes come in for one last pass there.
A capture point is being overrun.
Getting on the run. Oh, gets away. Very lucky there for Dreamwork. AVRE coming to his retreat path though. Trying to crawl out. Hits the retreat. Oh, gets away. I think if it was up to me, maybe like with the AVRE, I'd change it so like the first 3/4 of the timer you can cancel it, but the last quarter you can't. Double walking Stukas through the center. First one doing good damage, the second one not so much. Yeah, I think we've seen it multiple times. Well, not in this particular game, but cancelling it so late that the animation even happens. Lights here on the whole fire camo. Dodged the shot entirely. Nicely done. And now Raketins just slamming in. AVRE quite low. There's several crew repairs though. Can repair that up quite quickly as well. As just a wall of engineers now for repairs. MG getting the suppression on there. Forcing the retreat. MG could maybe push up here, go for the capture. Looks like he is going to. Raketins through the center here. Cromwell got to be careful. King Tiger and Panther mobilizing. Raketins setting up. Doesn't quite get the shot on. Gets out of range in time. And oh, that's a big damage shot from the Firefly in the back. Good connection from the King Tiger there. This is maybe where the Jaeger-Lights could open up and just rip through with their critical. Just the one with the LMG. It is the one with the LMG. Look at how quickly they went down with the ambush bonus with the critical. Oh, very, very lucky to escape alive. So the machine gun going down there to the AVRE. Can you believe that Dreamwork, after losing his tech trucks, has never bothered teching up again? It's been like 40 minutes with no truck. Craziness. Stuke into the center. Not a very good one that time.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Tiger on the run, and the Axis are in control on the far side. Rakin's getting aggressive here. Maybe you can see the smoke coming down. Going for some attack rounds. Oh boy, could he get the kill here?
But we've only got 50 points left.
Oh, connecting again. But the repair speed is just too high. Anvil engineers, too many misses. Oh, big grenade. Could lose that now. Get 5. Oh, that's a shame. Dreamwork very bad with his grenade dodging. Multiple times this game we've seen that. But allies are draining. Triple cap, 25 VPs. They're capping on 2 of them at the moment. I'm surprised the Jaeger-Lights didn't try and crawl in there and just go for the block on the capture. Double Raketins. Oh, and they sniped the Vet 3 Firefly. That is a huge pick-off. That's going to give the King Tiger and the Panther so much more freedom now. And right before he fields the Crocodile, that is really good news for the Axis. Oh, the squad was already low. AVRE getting another white, 21 kills now.
The enemy's taken a proper thrashing. He's down to only 50 points. 50
points left for the Axis though. They're not out of the woods. Also under a lot of pressure here. King Tiger, oh, spinning around, spinnies. Bouncing off the Crocodile. Raketins finding the AVRE.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
Not much infantry left for Stalker now after losing that squad. Cap through center, we've got the walking Stukers. Okay, here comes one. This could be a good one. Team weapons back here. He crewed all of those decrewed Raketins. Big walking Stuka prize, a lot of kills there. That was Stalker's one. Ooh. Main gun crit on the Panther that tries to go in for some damage. And he jukes the arc of the double Raketins with the Cromwell. Nice smoke on top of them as well. Just goes outright for the retreat. Double Raketins coming in from the side. Take down the Crocodile there. Wow. Ooh, loses one of them on retreat. Just carnage here down the stretch right till the very end. 14 VPs left for the Allies though, but they're in a good position. Gary coming in from the side, trying to move into the retreat pathing here. King Tiger coming forwards to meet it, bouncing its first shot. Just connects, even with the Volkswinges, they weren't that close to it. Engine damage on it this time, but with the crew repairs, that's not that important. And the Axis make one last run of it here. Dreamwork didn't retreat those Raketins earlier. They could have been dishing it out to the AVRE there. Instead, they come back from base. I'm going for another sneaky camo cap here. But now it takes a bit of damage. 105 artillery in the back on the team weapons. Try to clear the way. We are walking Stuka barrage. Grazing damage. Ooh, 105 decreased one of the Raketans. Should give the King Tiger a little bit more breathing room. Trying to go for the capture. Grenades onto the officer. But he's staying in there, storming the capture. Same story over here. Axis storming the capture. Smoke shell though. Causing some issues for the Axis. Incendiary grenade into the smoke. Softening them up nicely. Another smoke shell. Dodges out of the incendiary grenade. Now trying to make a play for the far VP, but also unsuccessful. AVRE coming forwards. Oh man, what are these Raketans doing? This is going to be a massacre. He loses everything. Looks like maybe he was saving for a King Tiger. He's got a lot of manpower in the bank. Never quite got there, and there we go. Allies end up gutting it out. Well, yeah, it looked like a bit of a meme start there from BaoLiang with the triple snipers, but ended up having to take it seriously after they got brought right to the brink. Very close match. Good play from Stalker there. You know, I said he was like ranked 300 or so. Playing very strongly. Almost able to gut it out, but ultimately, Allies taking this in Dreamwork. Man, how is this guy in a rank 5 team? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, we can see it here. Put it in the recording. Rank 5. Weird one. Very weird. This just didn't make sense. What was he doing? I don't know. Anyway, I won't end on a sour note. It was a good game. A bit of a shame not to see him go for some other form of tech or something, and just, yeah, very, 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 very bad at dodging the AVRE shells. As I said, with the Raketans, because as they retreat, they kind of like run up and then around. It means that if you target them with the AVRE, they're in that targeting zone for such a long time, whereas if you start backing away with them, instantly the AVRE has to start chasing them to stay in range. So that is the suggested way dealing with the AVRE. I mean to include that in my next micro tips video, but I haven't got around to that yet. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like Good Game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.